Let me hit this traffic real quick.
They do.
So there you go, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. Okay, give me that introduction, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, in studio today we have Michelle Washington. She's a distinguished TV style expert, fashion stylist, and GQ insider, renowned for her creative vision and extensive industry expertise. Her career encompasses styling for magazines, celebrities, and television professionals. Michelle, welcome to the studio.
Hello, my fashion lovely.
What's good? How
Michelle,
you doing?
We excited.
Okay. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're excited. I hope the listeners are excited.
They are.
Oh, they rock with us. They know.
Exactly.
They know. We ain't messing around. And when we get excited about a guest, they know.
Exactly. I was excited. I put on my. I don't know if you saw my shoes.
Yes, I saw.
I wore my dress shoes, my dress shoes today, to make sure that I was right.
And Michelle, look at that shirt. Whichever
shirt.
way the light hits it or he moves,
Sparkle.
there's that glitter to it, that sheen.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, you guys.
I had to come in right, man. Michelle was coming. I was going through my closet like, what am I going to wear?
Yes.
Because I know she going to be like, In the back of her mind, she'd be like, okay, bruh, this is what you could do. So I was channeling my inner Michelle. I said, it's WWM.
What was Michelle Washington do?
Yeah, what Michelle do.
WWMWD.
Yes, sir.
Hey, try saying that fast.
Oh, no.
Michelle, do you, we're joking, but honestly, I think there's always a little bit of that. Like when you walk into a room, do people a lot of time, look down, maybe adjust their coat, look down at their shoes? What would you say to them? Because I know you probably have a great upbeat spin to it, but people are probably always commenting about you in fashion, right?
Well, the first thing I'd say is in the first 4 seconds that you walk into a room, the impression is made visually before you open your mouth.
Yeah.
So people will look a person up and down.
Yes.
But fashion is really, I think you heard me say this before, fashion is my industry.
Oh, yeah.
But fashion and I had to break up so I could marry my style.
Okay, so style is your side piece?
Don't tell nobody that we together.
Exactly.
I'll just remain on the sidelines.
I had to marry my style.
She put a ring on it.
Yes, she did.
I was like, hey, style, how you doing? It was saying, hey, back, and we were going for a little lunch, a little dinner, and finally, just style got down on one knee, and I said yes.
Did you hesitate? It really frustrates me, Michelle. You see people, when they get proposed to, they hesitate. Well, we're waiting for the answer. You didn't really get an answer yet.
You just get the ring, and
you're just
like,
looking at it, and you're like, close your eyes, but you ain't actually say yes yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I said yes.
Okay, all right.
She said yes to the dress. Yes, she did. Oh, my goodness.
Michelle, I have a lot of questions. I jotted some down here. I want to get into the personal and career journey. We were talking off air about some things. You are Texas grown.
Yes.
What inspired you to pursue a career in fashion, and how did you get your start in the industry?
It was in my blood. I have to say it started with fashionable diapers.
Oh, what?
Wow.
It was like, should I get Huggies? I was making decisions at that moment.
Smacking her, she in the cart, smacking her mama's hand. Don't get those.
Get the nice ones.
I want them red ones.
Nice drawings on them. Nice drawings on them.
That was good, Michelle.
Yeah, that was tight.
My mom made an honest fashion stylist out of me. I remember being in elementary school. My mom would get up early for work, and right away she's like, Michelle, do you think this dress or this skirt with this shirt? What about these shoes? So I'm over here. She's getting free fashion styling.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, and this is probably something I can get paid for.
There we go.
Michelle, you went to Baylor.
Yes.
Got a degree in fashion design.
Yes.
Michelle, we can get 100 people to call right now. Don't nobody get to work in the degree field that they. What you doing that we ain't doing? That ain't right.
It's about. I know it sounds cliche to say hard work, but if you're focused, and I've been taken off my path more than once.
Okay.
But that GPS in your heart will lead you back. I don't know if National Geographic, it's something about the eagle, the bald eagle, that if they go off course, there's the signal of pain in their head that steers them back in the right direction. It felt just like that. It's like, okay, I'm veering off. I need to go back in this right direction. Fashion is taking me all over this planet. So I knew it was the right choice for me.
Right. I have a quick question. If you're styling someone, who is it harder to style for, men or women?
Ooh, wow.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
I would say women.
Really?
Yes.
And why is that?
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Because there are so many choices in silhouettes.
Okay. Yeah.
With men's apparel is a work of art. Bespoke tailoring, tweeds, worsted merinos, woolens, all that tailoring. Men's trends are on a 2-year flip, whereas women's fashion and trends are constant, fast-paced. But if you put the same amount of construction work in that you find in let's just say a $10 button-up white shirt. Just you go to one of your basic stores. You do that to a woman's shirt, that's like $300.
Wow.
Because a man's shirt and garments are made to last. Because they know how infrequent a man may update with new items.
I never thought of it like that.
Makes sense.
Hey,
Makes a lot of sense.
you hearing it from the expert.
Well, you know what? That's why we brung you. That's why we brung you.
Genius.
Yup.
Okay, since we're on fashion industry, let's get some insights here from you. How do you define great personal style? And what advice would you give to someone trying to find their own?
Great personal style is number one, confidence. You're the only one that can wear your confidence.
I like that.
Yeah, she's not wrong. You're not wrong. Confidence, from what I understand, is if you have confidence, you can have on a T-shirt and jeans. But confidence is a big deal. And I agree with you 100% on that.
You can wear a potato sack and a burlap rope and flip-flops. But if you have your vibe, your swag, and your confidence, nobody can tell you anything.
I get it. I get that.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Shout out here helping people. Hey, are we gonna have to pay for this? I feel like we're getting some fashion advice. The fashion clinical psychologist over here. We sprawled out on the couch. She helping us through it.
It's free today.
Okay, all right. Hey, call in 512-836-2887.
Yeah, you better call in quick.
I can't get that out to y'all fast enough. She said it's free. Personal, and the reason I say that is I want some people to know a couple things. If they don't really know about you, let's just talk about some accolades and contributions. Your excellence in fashion commentary has earned you the Telly Award. You served as judge for the 48th, 49th, and 50th annual Gracie Awards. Industry recognition. You've been honored with the Texas Fashion Industry Award. You've received both the Diamond Award of Excellence and Fashion Stylist of the Year.
Yes.
And lastly, when it comes to community engagement, you've been acknowledged as a change maker and trend disruptor by Austin Woman Magazine.
That's a lot to say.
They need to know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
They need to know what we're working with. We didn't. We just saw on the side of the road and was like, "Hey, we're gonna bring you in as a fashion." No, we took you from people. We wanted them to know you could be doing major things like right now. Okay, I want to stick with that fashion industry insights. What are some common fashion mistakes that people make, and how can they fix them?
Well, there are some of my personal peeves is fashion mistakes.
Oh.
I'll just say it.
Yeah.
Socks and flip-flops.
Oh, yeah. Make a
I've
decision,
seen
bruh.
that.
Either go put some shoes on or take them socks off. Yeah. I get that.
That's one of mine.
I get that. What? Yeah. Okay. Nope. Won't even. I won't even try to defend them. I was gonna try. Nah. They out there on their own with that one. Okay. How has the fashion industry evolved in recent years, and where do you see it heading next?
And there's a huge push for sustainability because right now, as we are looking at our earthly resources, we see that they are dwindling.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a huge push for mending, thrifting,
Yeah.
buying investment pieces, and that's actually one of my favorites. Buy something that you know will last. That's why I said I broke up and married my style.
Yeah,
Fashion and I
yeah.
are still friends. We in this industry, but style makes my wardrobe last.
She just be texting fashion every now and
Yeah,
then.
yeah. It's not
How
awkward.
you doing? You okay? Yeah, I'm
When
good.
they're in the
I'm good.
room together, it's not awkward.
Yeah, exactly. How you and style doing? Oh, we doing great, baby.
Hey, that's always how it is, right? Hey, style treating you good?
Yeah.
All right, just checking. Just want to see it. Hey, if style messing around,
Yeah. Put them hands on.
I'm coming back. Okay, so culturally and socially, there's an impact when it comes to fashion. Fashion is often a reflection of society. How do you see fashion influencing culture today?
I think you hit on an important word, culture.
Oh.
Culture is influencing fashion today.
Yeah.
People are seeing more value in being themselves. There was a huge push of the walking logo billboard.
Yeah.
You remember those?
Oh, I do.
days? And people are like, well, wait a minute. I'm important too. What about me?
Yeah.
And we are, of course, investing in our mental health. So as we are saying, what about me? I'm a priority. I am important. I shouldn't have to wear someone else's logo on my shoes and on my chest.
Yeah.
What about myself?
Yeah.
So they are putting their own culture and finding value in worth. So that self-worth is a huge increase in fashion right now. I have my own luxury shoe line, as you know.
I do. Yeah.
So I did away with the logos. I call
Oh.
it, and also the industry had called it quiet luxury, where you're looking more at the beauty and the sustainability of the product instead of, oh, what logo are you wearing?
Oh, yeah. So you're a television show host. For those who don't know, Michelle leads Behind the Seams, a TV show that's trademarked, a TV show that delves into the stories of Texas-based fashion designers and the state's fashion industry, providing viewers with an in-depth conversation about the journeys, successes, and challenges of various brands. You on TV?
So, TV star expert, you would usually see me on our local TV stations, ABC, NBC, CBS.
Yes.
It was time for my own TV show.
Who that? Jamari,
Hey,
who
man.
can do that?
Hey, man, let that sister cook. Let that sister cook. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you got to, you know what? You got to control your own. You know, there are a lot of people that go, you know, when they do TV shows, I was talking about that earlier. They do TV shows and then somebody decides, okay, well, you know, let's change this. Let's change that. It sounds like you running things. Things up.
It's like people know. Here's why.
All right.
She's a podcast host.
Okay.
If I told you that she hosts The Color of Fashion, trademark, a 3-time award-winning podcast that offers engaging and insightful discussions on fashion-related topics, would you believe me?
Oh, most definitely.
But I told you the 3 times. Like you accept that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's true.
There it is.
Yeah, it's true.
There
3
it is.
times award. Can you leave some for the rest of everybody else? What's going on there?
I'm trying to spread it around.
Oh,
but
okay.
With behind the seams, you know, it's like sewing seams, SEAMS.
Seems
I like what you did there.
Brilliant.
See what you
That's
did there.
absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
You would think that I'm in control, but my crew, they really run the show.
Yeah, really? No kidding.
Because they are all talented
Yeah.
individuals, and all I can do is absorb their knowledge, appreciate how talented they are, and they make the show more what it is than I do.
Wow. Well, but it's, you know what it is? It's that thing, that combination of your vision and their amplification of what you did. There's a recording artist. Her name is Gabby Wilson.
Yeah.
She was. I was watching the documentary, and she said, and as talented as she is, she said, if I'm the smartest person or the best person in the room, then I'm in the wrong room.
Exactly.
Okay. And I was like, okay, show me something, sis. Tell me.
My crew, are highly intelligent, extremely capable. I am blessed to have them, and the show is blessed to have their talent. And our guests are phenomenal. The thing about the fashion industry in Texas is that it's still growing. People see shows randomly that are designers in fashion shows. Let's just, be transparent about it. And it looks like entertainment to them.
Yes.
This show is to peel away the frivolity of fashion. We are not here to entertain you. Just as people go to a trade show for botanicals and cars, fashion shows are trade shows. People are showing you what they have created, and the expectation is when you're sitting in that front row that you need to buy so that they can keep their full-time. We do have full-time designers here in Austin, Texas as well. Keep that going. But if you treat it as entertainment and make fun of it, and you're watching it go up and down, and then you just leave, what have you done?
Ooh.
Waste of time.
And the whole point of behind the scenes is to let you know their true journeys, that these are real people. We have designers that have gone through, I would ask them, what has kept you in this business? What are your trials and tribulations? One of the designers had gone through cancer twice.
Wow.
And still managed to keep their business successful.
Wow.
Another designer started her brand because her son passed away. So there are stories behind this. There's blood, sweat, and tears. And if you think it's entertainment, then you're not going to take it as seriously as it deserves to be taken.
Understood.
Does make sense.
So you're talking cultural and social impact there. I'd like to stay in that lane and just say you've been recognized as a change maker, trend disruptor, which I love. Right? I think I'd get a belt with that up there with the
like
buckle.
Disruption. That's what it is.
I do. Hey, set it on fire and walk away.
I ain't mad at
It's you watching the world burn and see what happens.
I ain't mad at
I'm a fire starter. What does that mean to you, though, and how do you use your platform to create change?
As soon as I found out I had a platform, because you don't know what you're doing until people saying, "Oh, do you realize this is what you're doing?" I'm like, "No, I didn't know. I just know I have a big mouth. I didn't know." So I'm like, well, let's use this superpower for good.
Yes.
And behind the scenes came from that. I had to become certified to be a producer. So that's not on the list, but I had to train to be a producer on the equipment, audio, technicals, editing, FCC policies,
Yes.
all those things.
Wow.
She said, I wear many hats, and they're all stylish.
There you go. Yep. And they're all hard working too, obviously.
My wife texted me already, and she said, "Is Michelle on IG to see her fashion? Could you drop some social media items? Start with the IG, please, before my wife get mad at me."
The Instagram is stylist Michelle W. And then if you are finding the Behind the Scenes TV show, it's at Behind the Scenes TV show.
Nice.
That ain't hard to find. All right. If you could style any historical or modern day figure, who would it be and why?
Ooh, wow. Ooh, you took me for a loop.
Dead or alive, we'll take them.
Nina Simone.
What?
Come on. What would you do with
Okay, give me the why.
Just sultry. The vibes all together. Her platform was amazing.
Yeah.
What she stood for, amazing. Her voice. She didn't have to be a falsetto or sound like Billie Holiday, which is another one I love to style.
Oh, yeah.
It was just she knew herself and her level of cool. You couldn't tell her what she couldn't wear. Ooh, oh, that's
Michelle's about to go somewhere. Hey, Michelle, it's fun talking to you, but we want to know a little bit more also about you. What's a fashion trend you secretly love but would never admit to wearing? See that? Jabari, in pre-production, she said, y'all could ask me anything.
This is true.
So I'll say again, what's a fashion trend you secretly love but would never admit to wearing?
So I'd like to see how far I can get away with wearing black almost every single day.
Oh.
Only because when I was living in New York, and I lived in New York for 10 years, there was this one lady, a huge fan of her retail work. She literally wore black every single day, but it was a different component. And I was like, that is a neat trick. You never know. It was just, it wasn't the same outfit. It was just black. So if there was a blackout, she wasn't in, she wasn't going to be not stylish.
Yeah.
Okay? So the one that I would admit to, or like say didn't want to admit to, neons. I kind of like.
Whoa!
What color neon? Like,
Okay, you ready?
yeah, bring it.
Chartreuse.
Really?
Okay, people would just normally say lime green, but
Yeah.
shades of lime green, so I'm gonna say chartreuse.
Yeah, I'm glad you broke it down because Jabari can't spell that. But
You know what, man?
no, hey, the neon game. I'm reveal my age here. There was a time growing up, if there was a hottie and she had on some neon green biking shorts and a crop top, what?
Yep.
She won't be at the bus stop long.
Not at all. Not at all. You giving her a ride.
What? Hey, so okay. Hey, so we learned something about you today. I'm glad you was able to admit that. That was cool.
That's crazy. Well, I know my mama would want that jacket you got on.
I know.
Jan Warfield would snatch that jacket off you coming out of this studio. It'd be like yank. She really would. That jacket is
It's
fire.
a jean jacket, everyone, and it is uber bedazzled with. It looks like you've got a brooch. You've got some zigzag. There's some pearls there. I mean, it is properly adorned. If you are about to walk a red carpet, I guarantee you say, okay, I'm gonna use a jean jacket, and everybody's gonna be like, man, you can't do that. I said red carpet. Well, not this jean jacket.
I like
Fire.
shiny things. I like shiny things. So the entire jean jacket is pearls and rhinestones. How was I gonna walk past that?
True.
Wait, does that happen when you're walking? You see something that you pump the brakes, and you're one of the. Michelle, you got to walk past it, or you might have a problem.
I have to think very hard, because in this economy we got to be careful. So it's like, should I? I'm like, what can I sacrifice?
Right.
And, start doing the math.
Eggs.
I am without eggs right now.
She done switched to potatoes.
Yes, sir.
We gonna have potatoes for Easter. Hot potatoes. Color them up.
Oh boy.
But Michelle, there's a lot of fashion that we get abroad, and with tariffs and things like that, a little bit of that politics comes over. Would you say that we are prepared for American fashion makers to take and fight and say, okay, if we're gonna stay within our own borders, here's what we got. Some up and comers. Are we ready, or is the world being led by outside of our borders?
These are challenging times.
Yes, ma'am.
And the tariffs affect the fashion industry,
Yes.
just like any other industry.
Yes.
We've sent a lot of our mass production overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because it was more economical, but because there are certain machines and certain processes and certain notions, zippers, buttons, things like that.
Yes.
Will this possibly? So there's a little bit of a silver lining. It may reignite the Made in America.
Okay.
We do have, in Texas alone, ergo my show Behind the Scenes.
Yeah.
We have Austin designers. We have Austin and Texas-wide manufacturing facilities.
Oh.
They're ready to take these orders.
Oh.
They're ready.
We ready. She said we ready. We ready. Michelle said we ready. We ready. She said we ready.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. We ready. Michelle says we ready. We ready. America. Now I was worried there because just she broke it down perfectly.
Sure.
They've been doing it for so long. They got the machines. There's a certain thing that comes from a certain place, a mineral it comes from. But she said, nah, we got you. She said there's some locals. We just got to tap in.
We need to shop local. If we
Yeah.
want to see the Austin and Texas-wide fashion industry look like New York or even surpass it,
Yeah.
we need to stop just saying, okay, we'll go to the fashion shows and we call that support. No, you place an order. You go up to that designer. You go to their website. You order that garment. You know that it's made with their hands, with love, with care, with quality.
Yeah.
The stores, the boutiques, you buy from that designer. You place an order. You order that size run. We shop local.
All right, Michelle. Why she got a receipt and
man,
and she
you know
kept
what?
talking. She kept coming towards me. I'm laying on the floor. I got it. Get off me, Michelle. I got it. I'm gonna do it.
There you go. There you go.
Please, somebody call in if you're an Austin designer, because I need to go buy something today.
Exactly.
Or Michelle gonna be waiting outside for me.
Yes, she will.
Shop local. Look, I employ artisans who I sell men's and women's shoes. So I got you on high tops
What
for
a-
men.
uh,
I got
can-
you
I-
on heels for women.
Okay, if I want to see your stuff, where can I see your stuff at?
My website, stylistmichellewashington.com, and you will see the tab. You'll see a tab for behind the scenes. It'll say TV show.
Yeah.
You'll see a tab for shopping. It'll, shop
Yeah.
all those things.
Okay, yeah.
Nice,
And
nice.
when you want to watch behind the scenes, it is on Channel 10.
Hey, okay.
During the lifestyle segment time, before 12.
In Spanish, that's Diez. In Russian, that's Diesit. whatever you consuming it. Channel 10.
Exactly.
Whatever's 10 to you.
Exactly. I was gonna say because that's one of the things I didn't know, that you had a show. That's crazy.
Oh, that's why I'm coming to y'all. So y'all can know.
Yeah, they need to know. If they don't know, now they
you
know. In conclusion, we had in studio today Michelle Washington. She is a celebrated TV style expert, award-winning fashion stylist, and GQ insider, known for her keen eye for style and industry expertise. As the host of the Color of Fashion podcast and behind-the-scenes TV show, she brings insightful conversations about fashion designers and industry trends to the forefront. With a Telly Award and multiple accolades under her belt, Michelle continues to shape the fashion world with her creative vision and dynamic presence.
Yes. And we're glad to have you up here again.
This was awesome.
Thank you.
This is really, really cool. Give me your website one more time, and then we're gonna let you go. I want to make sure we get that.
StylistMichelleWashington.com, and you will see all the all the and all of the things. Yes, all of the things. And as I like to say, a smile is always in style. Keep it fashionable.
And and we just about done. We just about ain't nothing. Ain't too much else. We got a couple more things to do, but ain't nothing else to say.
We
right
walking
now.
off.
Michelle, you are lovely. We appreciate you, sister. Thank you so much. All right, now I'm gonna tell you right now. So if you feel somebody pulling that jacket on you, that's my mama. So I want to apologize in advance.
And Michelle, my daughters went to school in matching outfits today.
Oh,
So
fashionista.
yeah, we don't mess around. We don't mess around.
All right, y'all. We be back. It's morning grind.